Buongiorno. Welcome to this edition of DURKO's Notebook for the 2025 Italian Grand Prix. If you're after my misguided opinion and view on what happened at that race last night, well, sit back, relax and enjoy the show. You wouldn't fucking read about it. The Monza circuit, it's always carried the title or banner as the Temple of Speed. But after the effort we were witness to yesterday, I would refer it to the Temple of Boredom. And I'll discuss that later in depth as to why I say that. Now, the interesting thing was obviously during free practice, if you were going through the Lesmo corners, sections 1 and 2, and you weren't spraying gravel all over the track trying to upset or annoy the other drivers, you weren't really having a go, because there was plenty of incidents of drivers spewing gravel all over the joint, and that caused a couple of stoppages to have to get the marshals out with the brooms to obviously clear the circuit, get all the gravels and stone off the racing line as it was. Obviously the race itself, I'm only going to give credit to the first 2 laps because that's about the most exciting part of the race. There was some tussling, giving back positions. Obviously Verstappen cut the first 2 corners and they had to give it back to Norris, which he did fairly within a timely manner. And the second lap was good. But after that, it just became a complete snooze fest. And I think you could say to yourself, if you ever wanted a cure for insomnia, you would simply take this prescription to your local chemist and say, could you please fill this in? And they'd give you a copy of last night's race to watch over and again if you ever needed it, because there was nothing eventful happened. It was just a marathon of cars going around and around for 53 laps until Max took the win. Now, the thing that's given me the shits is the decision made by McLaren to hand the position back to Norris because he was supposedly unfairly done by. Now, he's coming to do a pit stop. Piastri's at a blinder, he's done a 1.9 second stop. Norris has then come in. The wheel gun guy for the front left has had trouble getting the wheel nut on. It's delayed the stop. It's been a nearly 5.5 to 6 second stop. But why McLaren made the team orders decision for Piastri, and he made the right calls, questioning why we're racing based on slow pit stops, because I think it was unfair. At the end of the day, Piastri's leading the championship. It's his to win. It's Norris's to win. But the circumstances that last week's Dutch Grand Prix where Norris's engine went kaput, you can't help that. That's life. You can't help a slow pit stop either. That's life. You just have to work around it. But why should Norris be given the advantage of coming second place over Piastri, who was rightfully in that position? It wasn't like Norris had it stolen away from him, but he was certainly, without question, gifted that second place podium over Piastri. And I think it's just ridiculous, and it is just devastating that the sport is being killed by these decisions by Zach Brown and Andrea Stella to say, we're going to have team orders. Team orders should be completely squashed. Ban them, get rid of them. Because you've got 2 drivers in the same team fighting for a championship, let them fight it out. If it was Piastri and Verstappen fighting for it, Norris should become his wingman, or if Norris was battling Verstappen, Piastri should go and help him. That's what teammates do, but you don't use this team order shit to sort out whatever statement you're trying to make for your team. And I think it is just nothing but a fucking joke. It is just killing the sport, and it just gives me the shit. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, that's me having a whinge. I'm going to go and calm down now. I thank you for watching. I'll see you in a couple of weeks' time for another notebook after we've been witness to the Azerbaijan Grand Prix again around the Baku City circuit. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.